Hello friends, how are you doing? Oh my gosh. Today is day 1000. Can you believe that? 1000 days of live videos. Oh my gosh. What a journey it has been. And today, well, first of all, let's cheers. Whoop, clink. So today I'm actually celebrating at Veggie Bowl. Okay, that's my favorite vegetarian Vietnamese place. It's actually this is actually all vegan minus one, which they can veganize. So essentially, it's a vegan place. And let me show you my dish. Yes, it's how much I liked it. I finished the whole soup and everything. Yeah, it was my favorite is the Bum Wei. It's B4. Okay, they have actually a couple of new ones in the last couple of years, so I have to come back and try those. So, but yeah, today I just want to come in and to share with you a little bit about my journey and some thoughts on it, just reflection. And so, it's definitely been a journey. And so, to be honest, I wasn't sure what I was going to do today. For some reason, I didn't think about doing reflection. And then some people were asking, and then actually my friend Herberto, that we had ramen a couple of nights ago, we were just chatting, and then he asked some questions about the videos, and then I ended up showing him. I said, oh yeah, like I really tried my hardest the first 30 days, because it was a 30-day live challenge that I committed to. And so I remember that I uploaded it to my YouTube channel. So if anybody who wants to go actually watch, it's actually the first 300 days or so. It's on YouTube, so you're more than welcome to go check it out. And so we both watched the first day of my journey, day one. And wow, what a progression it has been. A lot of ums and ahs, a lot of thinking, processing. What do I share? It was like I probably could have finished my first live in like 2 minutes. However, it's my first day. I didn't know what to think or how to approach it, and so I ended up making like a 6-minute long video. And then the next day, I was like, all right, I'm gonna shorten it up and just tighten the ship, right? And then of course I go 18 minutes. Oh my gosh! But what a journey! It's ups and downs. I get to learn through a lot of it, and yeah, just reflecting. Excuse me. It's going back through the first 300 days that I was looking at my YouTube. Actually, quite a few guitar jams. That was fun. Some cooking shows. Those are always fun. I'm a foodie. And I think for me, I think one of the most powerful ones are my Sunday story time Sundays. Just sharing, a piece of me really, and eventually I started to ask other people to share their stories. And wow, 1000 days, So for those who don't know, I actually started my journey because of my friend Byron. So he just made a post, say, hey, I'm doing a 30-day live challenge. I want to start 2021 with a bang. So I'm like, all right, what does it consist of? And he told me, and I said, all right, count me in, let's do this. And so we started on December 2nd, 2020. Oh my gosh, that's almost 3 years ago. So December 1st, this year will be 3 years. So it's like 2.75 years. And I said, sure, I'll join you on the journey. And so I did, and I want to give it my all. And then after 30 days, you, my friends, wanted more. So I said, okay. And hello, Kathy, how are you doing, my dear? Oh my gosh, yes, 1000 days. Wow is correct. And so then my friend Ashley, she asked me to do 90 days with her, and so I did. And then after that, she finished. Then 100 days, I was like, all right, I'm gonna serve a bigger audience. I'm gonna go on YouTube, but they didn't let me because I needed over 1,000 subscribers back then. And I said, oh crap. So I went back on Facebook and continued. And I have to tell you, talking about Byron, actually, I messaged him to see if he can come onto my live today, but he never got back to me. So, I was thinking, what can I do for day 1,000? And so, I was thinking, do I dress up, whatever? But I thought it'd be cool to get Byron, but he wasn't available, or he didn't message me. So I'm like, you know what? I want to celebrate because we should all celebrate. And this is my favorite food place, so I'm so happy right now. And you know, I didn't dress up. I thought, oh, do I wear something? But I said, no, you know what? The whole thing about live videos is raw and real, and so I just want to come in raw and real. You know, I'm gonna do some workout later. I'm organizing my place, so you know I'm not wearing something nice. So I'm like, just come in raw and real. Anyways, go back to my YouTube. So after 100 days, I went back on Facebook and I continued my live videos. And I gotta tell you, there was a few times where I'm like, is anyone seeing my videos? Is this even helping anyone? I don't know. Because so many of you, and I love you all, watch my videos, but you don't like, you don't comment, you don't tell me. You're like in the shadows, which is fine. It's all good. And then when I run into some of you, you say, hey, oh, I like your videos, and you tell me a little bit about what you like. And so one of my friends I ran into, I hadn't seen him like a year or something, and I said, oh, which videos do you like the most? What type of videos, right? I was thinking maybe he'll think cooking or whatever. And he said, oh, actually, the video where you shared where you lost your friend, a friend that passed away. I'm like, oh. And he shared that he was grateful because he had just lost a close friend 6 months before that. And when I shared the story, he felt that he wasn't alone. And so I'm like, okay, good. I'm so glad. But he never shared that with me until I ran into him. And so there's another time I was like, oh, you know, do I keep going? And then I ran into someone who gives me a little boost of encouragement. And I'm grateful. And then I was coming up to a year, right? I'm thinking, oh, when do I finish this? And I'm coming close to a year. I'm like, you know what? A year would be good, a good time frame, right? But I think a nice round number, 400. So I'm thinking, okay, 400 is great. It's gonna be January because it's December, you know, 365 plus December is like close. So it'll be like January 5th or something. I'm gonna be perfect. And then a few weeks before that, I saw my friend's girlfriend go live on YouTube with only like 60 subscribers. I'm like, what? So I'm like messaging him, dude, what happened? And he told me they changed the rules. You only need 50 subscribers. So I'm like, okay. To me, I took it as a sign for the universe to say, hey, you're not done your live videos. Keep on going, bud. I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess it wasn't done. And so when I went on YouTube from day 401 for 150 days, after about 100 or so on YouTube, my mom's like, hey, I don't see you on Facebook anymore. I'm like, oh, Mom, there's a link. It's on YouTube. Just click the link. And she couldn't figure it out. She's a little older, not that tech savvy. So I was like, all right. So day 451, I went back on Facebook to do my live videos for my mom. Hi, Mom. And so I ended up going from 451 to 1,000 on Facebook. And the occasional YouTube one. Eventually I'm going to upload them all on YouTube. That's my goal. And so I've gone on since. How long I'm going to go, I don't know. Until I feel like I should stop or there's a sign or something, I don't know. But I don't see any reason to stop at this time. You know, hopefully many of you have gotten something from my videos. I try to do a variety because I don't know, you know, what speaks to all of you. And I'm grateful, I'm fortunate enough to be able to be a part of lots of different communities, and you know, I'm continuous learning and growing and screwing up here and there, but you know, I get to share that with you. And having said that, one of the most beautiful things and powerful things about this journey is that I've been able to connect with a lot of you. What brings me sorry, I had a phone call. What brings me joy are those of you who rarely go, hi, and you're like, jump right in, right? I get some people are shy, if they don't want to be part, that's all good, right? But I do appreciate those who jump in, you know, 100% with me. Because really what it is, just sharing a moment, sharing an experience. And I didn't start this journey with this idea, but what it's come out to be is that my 1,000 videos or 1,000 days is basically a video diary of my life in the last 2.5 years. I'm like, oh my gosh, how amazing is that? Like, you know, Facebook memories, they say, oh, you know, last year, 2 years, 3 years. And I'm like, oh my gosh, oh yeah, that's right. And right now, actually, my videos from my time with COVID are coming up. I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, I look so thin. Oh. But you know what? I am so grateful for the memories and so a lot of other stuff that's come up. I'm like, wow, like I did not even remember that. And I'm like, but that was such a great time. And so I'm really grateful. 1,000 days, my friends. But actually, you know what? Even though it's just 1,000 days of live videos, do you know how long my journey has been? It's been over 2 decades. And what do I mean by that? There's no way I could have done 1,000 days straight of anything before. No way. Mind you, I couldn't even do 30 days. I've tried many 30-day not live, but 30-day challenges for anything. I've always failed. And so I'm fortunate that I've started my personal growth journey and I never gave up. I failed, but kept going. And so, it's amazing. I've failed so many times. I think it took me almost 15 years to complete a 30-day challenge. And what that streak has been able to do is actually almost 3,000 now. But so this 1,000, is a small percentage of my daily habits streak that I've got. I guess like 2,900 around there. So, but again, it's been a journey. And so, some of you say, wow, how did you do that? I'm like, not overnight. But the thing is, any one of you can actually be consistent in anything. You may not be right now, but don't lose hope. Like, understand that you can get there. It took me 15 years. Okay, I hope it doesn't take you that long, but maybe it will. And that's okay. We're all just human beings. We all fail. But the key is, do you get back up? Do you get back up? That is the key thing. Just get back every time. And yeah, oh man, honestly, I could share so many milestones, so many experiences with people. I'm just, honestly, I don't know. I'm just so grateful for everything, for all of you. And I will continue. For how long again, I don't know. Byron, the guy that started all this, he said what would be amazing is if someone went live every single day till they died. Who knows? That might be me. I don't know. But he did plant that seed. And so, where will this go? I don't know. But I'm open. All I did was say yes. Mel, are you kidding me? 10,000? Mel, whoop. I love you. 10,000. Who knows? Maybe. It's been 1,000. I actually tried to look up, okay, what's 1,000 days, right? Millennium is 1,000 years. So some people have said maybe kiloversary, kilo, 1,000, versary, anniversary, but there's no formal name. So 1,000 days, and yeah, it's, I'm open to learning, and I'm open to new experiences, collaborations, but really, honestly, I love bringing people in. I love sharing people's stories. I love encouraging others. I love to give people props. We all need some encouragement, and we all need to feel and be supported. And so I try to do that with my lives. Any chance I can bring somebody in or give somebody props, for example, this restaurant, I love their food. They're not paying me for anything, but you know what? I tell you guys all about it all the time. Why? Because we all need support, right? And also the Vietnamese, which is cool. And, basically vegan, so that's cool too. And so, I try to share the things that I believe are important and uniting. That's the biggest thing. I try not to, I think sometimes we have very strong views of certain things, emotional about certain things, and that's fine, nothing wrong with that, right? The question is, though, when you speak about it, when you talk to people or discuss, are you being argumentative? Are you trying to be right? Or are you trying to understand the other person? And I hope that you try to understand the other person, because that's how we unite as a species, as mankind, as humankind, right? Or do you get easily offended? So many people get very easily offended. And again, that's okay as well. You can be as offended as you want, but how is your behavior to others when you discuss it? I hope that you're loving. I hope you're kind. I hope you're curious and understanding. Because again, my friends, we are all one family, the human family. And sometimes people ask, "Oh, are you religious?" I'm like, I said, no, I'm currently not subscribed to any religion, but for you to ask, I say my religion is love and compassion, right? And I think all religions teach that. But it's all good. It's whatever you believe. I hope you know why you believe it. That's all that matters, right? But yeah, I don't know. Again, I could just share so many things, but I'll share one last thing. Do you guys know the difference between intuition and feeling? I think sometimes we don't understand intuition. Like just couple weeks ago, I had this nudge, if you will, from the universe. I saw something on Facebook, and but for whatever reason, I had the inclination to actually call her, but not call her in terms of a phone call, but a video call. And she picked up. And I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And she's like she wasn't like the happy person that she usually is. And so, "Hey, how's it going?" And I didn't know what was going on, but I just asked, "How you doing?" I'm trying to make some jokes, keep things light, cheer her up, make her smile. But none of that was really helping, or there wasn't a lot. It was like a chuckle, right? But then after half an hour, she finally started to lighten up a little bit. And after almost an hour, she shared with me that she was, in a dark place. And, she was praying and, had some pretty dark thoughts, let's say that. And she was asking for a sign. And she's taking my video call, as the sign for her to continue. And I was just like, wow. I'm like, come on. But I'm grateful that I can be of service, and just be there for her at that time. And of course, I can't take anybody's pain or what have you away. They have to go on their own journey to heal and become better. But I'm just grateful I can be there for that short period of time, for her to not feel alone, for her to feel loved, to feel supported, so that she can continue. And hopefully she can become stronger and not feel alone, at least. And so, I don't want to drag this live all too long, but I'm just going to finish off by just saying I'm so grateful for all of you to be a part of my journey. 1,000 days. 1,000 days. Oh my gosh. But grateful. And I'm going to continue to have some more experiences, share with you more, and hopefully more of you, when I see you, can join me on some of my lives and share more, share uplifting stories, not all the fear-mongering stuff. Like, let's unite, my friends. Let's come together and make the world a better place. Okay, the only way that'll happen is if we start with ourselves. Okay, we gotta deal with our own traumas, our own hurts, our own pains, so that we can become better and whole. Okay. But anyways, thank you so much, my friends, for joining me on this journey thus far. Mel, thank you so much. I love you. I'm grateful for your support. Thank you, Kathy, and all of you. Like, I know at times many of you have been great supporters and watching, but obviously I don't expect any of you to see all my videos. But I'm grateful for whatever you do, and any likes you give, any comments you give, because it gives me a boost of encouragement to keep going, keep sharing, and hopefully you like my content. Anyways, I just want to say I love you all, I appreciate you all, and just remember to be kind and love one another, okay? Bye-bye for now.